Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this super adorable DIY link wall art out of felt. Felt is very inexpensive, so this piece of art is super affordable to make. The materials you'll need are felt in the colors Cadet Blue, Yellow, Green, and Cream, and you only need one of each. Thick paper. I'm using Strathmore Bristol 11 by 14 inches drawing paper, but you can use cardstock instead if you don't have something like that. Needles, white and blue thread, scissors, hot glue gun, a ruler, 8 by 10 canvas, and the pattern linked in the description box below. Here is the cream face piece. I freehanded that you should have already included with your pattern. Make sure to cut that out and measure it on the canvas. Be sure that the face piece is not touching the side edges of the canvas. You want the hair to be touching the sides and covering up the face piece later. Align the bottom edge of the canvas and the face piece together. Put the link hair pattern piece over it to make sure that everything looks fine. If that looks okay, just take the remaining cream felt and cut out 2 pieces for Link's ears. Now just take the yellow felt, cut out Link's hair. You can use double-sided tape like I did to help hold the pattern piece down. If you'd rather just trace it with a pen then cut it out, that's fine as well. Use the leftover yellow felt to freehand Link's eyebrows. Don't worry if your eyebrows aren't exactly the same. Mine definitely aren't, but that's what makes it cute and unique. So now just take the Cadet Blue felt and cut out 2 eyes. Now that all the pieces are cut, just layer them on top of each other like they're supposed to go and make sure everything looks fine to you. But then before we absolutely put everything together, we need to trace the earpieces onto thick drawing paper or cardstock and cut it out. Also make sure to leave some space on the paper between the edges of the paper and the ears, so that we can hot glue the back of it to the canvas later. I would say you would need at least 1/4 of an inch. Put double-sided tape on the back of your face piece. Fold the face piece and the green felt in half and align them the best you can. Your face piece shouldn't go past the corner slits you made earlier. Measure the distance from the bottom of your green felt and face piece to make sure they're the same so the face will be crooked, and we can save as much as the green felt as possible so it'll cover the canvas later. So now you have the option to just hot glue everything together or hand sew it. I'll go with hand sewing because I think the extra details make it even more cute than it already is. If you're sewing, take your white thread, double it up, make a knot at the end. I'll actually double knot it just to be safe. Then we're going to sew the face piece on. The stitch we're going to use for the entire project is called a fell stitch. If you don't know what a fell stitch is, I'll have a video in my description box that will explain it and show it a lot better. Once the face piece is sewn all around, just knot the ends and we're ready to go to the next step. Now align the bottom edge of the hair piece to the bottom edge of the face piece. The hair piece will cover the sides of the canvas and cover up the sides of the face piece that we didn't want touching the edges of the canvas. Now we're also going to fell stitch this with white thread. Here's a comparison between stitched and not stitched details. Now put your eyes where you want them on the face piece, and of course you're going to use the blue thread for this. Then after that, you're going to fell stitch your eyebrows down above them afterwards with white thread. Align the bottom of the face piece to the bottom of the canvas the best that you can. Hold the green felt piece down along that side to get it as accurate as possible. Now we're going to hot glue the bottom part of the felt to the bottom part of the canvas, and just run your hot glue down the strip and then fold it down, and this will help keep the felt in place before we turn it around to work on the rest of the sides. Add hot glue to the side of the canvas, and with your canvas facing downwards, use an upwards motion to adhere the felt into place. Don't forget to fold your corners in as well before hot gluing close to those corners. Felt and hot glue are a bit forgiving if you fix any errors immediately. When I get to the top part of my art piece, I have to stretch the felt a bit to make sure it covers the top part of the canvas as much as possible. Trim off the excess green felt that's hanging out on the back of the canvas, and then go back with hot glue to make sure that all the sides are glued down very nicely to the canvas. The last thing we have to do is take out ears. Glue your ears to the thick paper cardstock to make sure that they don't come off at any time. Put hot glue on the paper that we left over that is sticking out and glue it to the back of the canvas. Make sure the front of your ears are facing forward, and we just made a super cute piece of artwork for yourself or your favorite gamer. It looks so awesome hanging on the wall, especially if you have it on the wall behind your computer like I do. You could definitely do this with any character. If you make this or any art piece with felt that's similar to this one, hashtag Bliss and Desires on Instagram so I can see them. If you have any suggestions for future projects or themes, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe for more awesomeness.